Hey there, my friends, it's Robert here with your weekly spiritual guidance. So let's just take this moment to tune in and connect with our angels and see what beautiful guidance they bring through for all of us this week. And also at the end, I will be mentioning that at the end of this week, I have my Lionsgate activation live online experience to help us all connect with the Lionsgate portal. But we'll get into that after these messages. So this week is filled with positive potential, and you just have to be open to receiving all of the beautiful blessings and the wonderful gifts that your angels wish to share with you. And so let's take this moment right now to be open and receptive to all the good that the angels have to share with us, as well as all the guidance that they have for us today. So let's see where they're going to lead us today. What messages do they have for us this week? I think we're going to go down here, which is stand by your commitment. Now, this card tells us to not give up before the miracle occurs. So it always reminds me of that picture where somebody is digging for buried treasure, and they're digging and they're digging and they're digging and they're trying to find this treasure, but then they give up because they think there mustn't be anything there. But what we can see is that there's this much dirt between them and the treasure chest. And if they just kept going that extra little bit, they would have found the treasure that they were looking for. And I think it's such a great little metaphor for us, especially when this card comes up, because it tells us not to give up before the miracle occurs. Keep going. Trust in your angels. Trust in your intuition. Take a moment right now to think of that situation that maybe you've been wondering, should I keep doing this? And is this the right path for me? Take a moment right now just to sit quietly, take a few deep breaths, and ask your angels for guidance. Listen to your heart. Listen to your intuition. What is it telling you? Is it telling you to give up and to stop? Or is it telling you to keep going? Listen to that guidance, listen to your intuition, and stand by your commitment, because the beautiful blessings might be right around the corner. And just because you can't see them right now doesn't mean they're not there. Remember, sometimes big things take a little bit longer to happen. And so while we want to know all of the secrets and all of the steps as impatient humans, trust in your angels. Trust that they are orchestrating this divine plan on your behalf, and they can see how all of these steps, which you might think are completely unrelated, are actually leading you to that big, beautiful blessing that you've been praying for. So this week, you might have that moment where you feel like giving up. You might have that moment where you feel like throwing in the towel and stopping that thing that you've been doing. But take a moment first. Listen to your heart, call on your angels for guidance, and then trust your intuition, and it will lead you to that path of happiness and joy. I love it when the angels remind us to keep going, even though we might think that no progress is being made. Because remember, they can see a lot more than what you or I can see. They can see the whole picture. They can see well into the future. And so the things that are happening right now, while we might think are these insignificant moments or completely unrelated, your angels know that these are important steps for us to take to get that big dream in front of us. Now, as I mentioned at the very start of this message, this week we have a very special cosmic and celestial event called the Lionsgate. Now, it happens on the 8th day of the 8th month, and it's where the stars are literally aligning. And it's a beautiful time to bring in all of that power for manifestation, abundance, healing, and spiritual growth. It's a wonderful time to really tap in to that powerful energetic vibration to give you that strength and courage on your own spiritual path, as well as helping to manifest those things in your heart that you've been longing for. And so this year I am hosting a 2-day live online event where we're going to cover the 8th day of the 8th month, the 8th of August, in all the time zones. So we make sure none of us are missing out and we're getting every drop of goodness from the Lionsgate portal that we can possibly get. So I will leave a link in the description and you can find out all of the details, but I would love for you to join us for the Lionsgate activation this year. And even if I don't get to see you there, I will see you again next week with more angel messages. So I'm sending you many, many angel blessings, much, much gratitude from my heart to yours, and I will see you again soon.